Tell me, is it whack up in the air? Rapping scattered off the gear. I can map him, get it, yeah. It's like a tracker, get distracted, send him back like in the mail. Not a fraction of them real. Catch him lacking, run the drill. Running through the shit like a motherfucking dage.
Welcome to another vlog, guys. Today on this episode, we are just finishing off some excavating work out the back here. After that, we'll be fitting the direct clutch to the T56 gearbox for the LS1 S13 behind me. That's going to get sorted, and here it is right here. Oh, nice and fresh. And we got the pressure plate in there, and there's a disc in there too. That's actually a pig side, don't look at that. So yeah, he's just finishing off doing the damn wall out here. Not the damn wall to make the water flow down the hill properly, otherwise there'll be a landslide. And then once he's finished out there doing that, we're going to drive it in here on these ramps to protect the paint, hopefully, and then lift up the new hoist. So that's going to be interesting. Just going to use, that's really shit lighting. So that's going to be interesting. We're just going to use the seat belts again, because it worked last time through this little eyelet. So hopefully that holds. I put some pieces of cardboard under here, marked out where it needs to go, and then just gonna hope for the best. Should be fine. Should be fine. But yeah, I'll set up a camera while he's in here, just in case it goes wrong. It won't go wrong, but yeah, you know. So hopefully. Also, guys, hit the like button for us, and drop a comment as well. I love getting comments from you guys. It's always fun replying, having little conversations about things. And yeah, I really appreciate the support. It's been good. We're almost at 500. Let's get it there. If you want to see the channel do really well and more exciting things happen, make sure you share the channel to your friends. That's probably going to be the easiest way, word of mouth, to get the subscribers coming through. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. Cheers. Enjoy. So for today, Dad's come down to give me a hand. We're putting the new direct clutch into the S13 with the LS1 gearbox, with the LS1 engine and the T56 gearbox. But I filmed a little bit a couple of days ago, but I've been waiting for the clutch to get here, so that's why it's kind of out of order a bit. But let's get on with it. So this is the LS1 that lives in the S13, and we've got a few parts laying here. Just gonna reassemble it with the new clutch that is looking over here, looking all nice and pretty. Brand new Exity flywheel, pressure plate from direct clutch, and the clutch plate with all the bits and pieces you need. And it's looking a lot healthier than the old one. That one's completely gone. But oh, and then also it has the slave that I was waiting for. Cool, so we got all the parts. Thanks heaps to the guys at Direct Clutch. Drew there, he's the man. If you need any clutch questions or anything like that, make sure you hit him up. He will literally know the perfect clutch for your setup. Just tell him the horsepower, the engine, and he can recommend the best for your budget as well. So hit them up. They're in Brisbane, in Albion, and awesome bunch of guys. Thanks to those guys. Alright, quick little update. Just got the parts laid out here. We've pre-bled the slave cylinder. So we just got the master cylinder out of the Skyline, and we used that on the bench and filled this up with brake line fluid, so that it's ready to go and there's no air in there. Pushed all the air out. Put some grease on the end here, ready to go. I'm going to put that bell housing on next onto the gearbox, and then we've lowered the engine down onto a tyre. They always work really well. And then we're going to bolt it up. Cool, so we got the flywheel sitting on the engine there. Comes with these ARP flywheel bolts, and you just need some Loctite on those. Put a little bit on the end. Whack them in. Now these have a special head on these bolts. You probably, if you haven't done this before, you probably wouldn't have seen these heads, but you want to make sure you have the right socket. This one, a 1/2 inch, actually fits better than the metric size, so we're going to use that. I'm just using this to tighten them on there, and then we'll torque them up. Just want to get all your fingerprints off this as best you can. So you want to torque these to spec, look it up on the internet. You do it in 3 stages, that's about it. So a very handy tool that they always add into your clutch kit is a clutch alignment tool. That goes into your clutch plate, disc, and it's also conveniently labelled flywheel side. This is the flywheel. Pop that in there. So that just holds its centre right where you want it. Now the pressure plate is going to go over the top and bolt down on these bolts here. And we torque those up as well, and then that's a clutch done.
Is the clutch on? Ready to go.
So the gearbox just slid straight on. We'll tighten up those bolts, and yeah, it was surprisingly easy. One day with the RB25, it took us like a whole afternoon just to get the bloody box on. So it's nice when it just slides straight on. Beautiful. How good's that?
Sweet as, man. Love it.
Going up. Just tightening a few things in here. Just easier to get to it when you're standing in here. And then we'll lift it up, check underneath, and then we'll lift the engine in. Happy days.
Come down.
It is still on the hoist.
Hey?
It is still on the hoist.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yep.
Alrighty, so the engine's half in, but we learnt out from our mistakes last time when we put the engine in that what we needed to do before it goes all the way in, have the starter motor bolted all the way up, and then it's easy. Also down in there is down here, there's a plug there for the crank angle sensor, and last time we had 2 plugs left over sitting at the top and we couldn't figure out where they went and it wouldn't start, and that was one of them. So pretty critical, plug that in, and with my wiring harness it's pretty short, so you get it halfway in and then you're good. And then also that the clutch line, I'm gonna hold it to, fits off just here. There's a join. I did say that I was going to change this to something a lot nicer so we can bleed it easily from the top, but we didn't. So it's just the same as before, just as difficult and just as fun. So yeah, hook those couple of things up, make it a lot easier, and then we're going to slide the rest in, jack up the gearbox underneath, it'll just pop straight in. Don't you reckon?
Oh shit,
yeah. And then hook up the rest of the harness and everything. But we'll see how much time we got left. Okay, kind of ran out of time for tonight. We've got a family barbecue going on. But where we got to is the LS1 is in the car. Just got to tighten off the engine mounts, the gearbox mounts, and then finish off a couple little things, put the exhaust back on, that, you know. So not too far off, and then we'll be back out there. So looking forward to driving this thing. I can learn how to steer, take it to Archerfield, and yeah, pretty keen. So plus Zara can drive and she's been itching for a while now, so that's good. And then we got the 32 here. It's looking pretty sad at the moment. Probably going to be stripping that out soon, maybe next weekend, depends. I kind of need to fix the 180 now, because as you probably would have seen, got a blown gearbox, 3rd gear. It's pretty sad, but can't complain. Love working in the shed. I spent all day in here with Dad, and yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. We'll finish off the LS1 and then I can drive it. So cheers for watching, guys. See you on the next one. If you like this video, please like, drop a comment about the video and subscribe for more.